Hi, this is Annie Lichny. I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practice today. We're going to be working with expanding our enjoyment, expanding all of the ease and the calm, but really just pleasure and enjoyment in every moment. It is possible. And what we know is that our human condition usually channels us into the negative, both in our mind and also the sensations that are enhanced that we feel the most in the body. Our minds are in survival mode a lot, our thinking mind. And so this negativity bias of always trying to move us and shift us into the negative is very common. We all do it. And what we pay attention to in our body typically is the aches and the pains and the tightness and the stress. And yet what we also have that coexists both in our mind and our body is ease and enjoyment and expanded, open, peaceful sense. And so the more we can know both of these pieces of us, we can start to encourage more of the enjoyment piece. And that is the beauty of meditation. Meditation really helps us to understand our own thoughts and our own body more, so that when we notice in the present moment that we're moving into the negative, and really it's unconscious and we're not really paying attention to that's what's happening, meditation helps us to see in our daily lives, I can come back to the present moment and feel this greater sense of ease that already exists within my mind and my body. So let's get started. And I'd ask you to take your comfortable posture. If you're seated, just get comfortable. Maybe take a little stretch of your shoulders if that would feel good. Find a comfortable seat. Feel that your feet are on the floor or on the surface underneath you. Feel the weight of your body on your seat. Relax your shoulders. Feel that they can drop down. Your hands are in your lap. Feel that your back body is upright and dignified, but also relaxed. It can rest. We can close our eyesight down. And if it's possible, if we can breathe in and out of the nose during practice, this is also an excellent way to calm and soothe everything internally. Nasal breathing. So when we close our eyesight down, we can move a little bit closer to ourselves. Move into feeling in the body and allowing our mind, this focus, this ability to focus in the mind can become more pronounced. We can let that thinking mind, that stream of thoughts that's always going, we can just let that continue. But we can just let it continue like clouds in the sky. We don't need to hold on to any of the thoughts, just for right now. And we're going to enhance the focused mind. And let's bring our attention of this focused mind to our head, our full head. Maybe up to the forehead specifically. So we'll use our focus. Our focus is what's in the present moment, right here, right now. Bring all of our focus into our forehead and notice if there's any sensations through the forehead, the temples, the eyes. Feeling if there's tightness. Sometimes it might even help if you take your hand and just place your hand smooth across your skin. You might even notice these tender spots along your forehead or temple. They're just tight and tense. The muscles have been working hard. Within the face, you could notice the eyebrows, maybe even under the eyes or the jaw. Just feeling those tender spots, those tight areas. We all have them, especially with the amount of screens that we look at over the course of the day. It magnifies this tightness in our face, feeling in the eyes, the muscles in the eyes. And also notice behind the eyes, maybe we could feel a little softness behind the eyes, deep within the head. Again, we have on the surface and in our muscles and in our joints, we have tension and tightness and discomfort. But deeply within us, we also have this alive, energetic, electric type energy, vibrational energy. They're both with us all the time, every moment of every day. And we can start to tune in and magnify this vibrational aliveness within us, become more aware of it. So as we feel through the neck and the shoulders, down the arms, the hands and the palms, you might locate places of tightness and tension. The shoulders typically have that. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and our neck. But if we travel down our arms, we might have some kind of injury or from a long time ago that maybe is in the joints. And so we might feel tightness such as that. But then when we get down to the fingers and the palms and the hands, we might start to we really focus, pay attention to this alive quality that I speak of. This tingling aliveness. It's very subtle, but it runs throughout our whole body. It's a very enjoyable sensation, deeply within us, coursing through us. Perhaps you can feel this tingling in your hands if we really pay attention. Perhaps we feel it in our arms or in the whole torso. We could explore moving down our rib cage in the front and the back of us, feeling the movement as we breathe, noticing this sense of aliveness. Perhaps also there's little pockets of tension. Feeling what's here. Noticing down in the pelvis area. This is a primary area where we have not only discomfort or aches and pains, but we also carry a lot of life's stress held within the hip area, the pelvis. From the overthinking mind, communicates and travels and is stored in different parts of the body. The hips are one place. Perhaps you can feel it. We're each individually unique in where we store our own patterns of tension and tightness and aches. And yet, if we continue to travel down our legs, we might start to feel that alive electricity, kind of a shimmery feel through the upper legs, down through the knees, lower legs, and into the feet, feeling along the soles of the feet. We could feel our whole body as one. Noticing this sense of deep aliveness, this electrical quality. It's kind of vibrating through us. see if you might notice this somewhere as a whole or somewhere in particular. This aliveness is a very light, peaceful, enjoyable quality within us. And it's also all around us in nature, this sense of aliveness. And we can feel it. And it's very calming when we can connect to it. So we can take a breath in and follow the breath in, knowing we're breathing in, taking an exhale, knowing, feeling the exhale. And we could start to pay attention now to our thoughts in our mind. When we can become more relaxed, more still, and more silent, we can start to become very curious about the patterns of our thinking. Our patterns typically fall in the category of judging, or complaining, or blaming. Perhaps we're angry in our thoughts, feeling doubt or helpless. There are many different patterns, and typically we follow one or two patterns of thinking. Planning is another. Reviewing or going over conversations, looping in conversations with people as a way to problem solve over and over these looping kinds of thoughts. When we're still and silent, we can start to notice our own thoughts and patterns. Without judging the thoughts that are coming up for us right now, we could just be curious and just note what kinds of thoughts are pulling us feeling kind of sticky. If this feels challenging at all, you could anchor in just feeling your breath coming in and out, and then you will notice at some point the thoughts start to come in. And becoming more aware of our patterns of thinking, whether they're about planning, judging, and the other general types. It's so helpful to know what patterns our mind goes to. And understanding, again, this negative looping that could continue without us even being aware of it. And it happens to all of us. And the more we know, we can, with kindness toward ourselves, just, oh, that's where I'm going now. Okay. Take a breath. Fill yourself with ease. And just come back to the moment. Come back just the here and the now. And letting that thought go by without engaging it. Just like a cloud in the sky. We're going to use a technique that's a two-part inhale one part, exhale. And the inhale is filling up the belly and then up into the chest with the second part, and then an exhale. So we'll get started here together and try this wonderfully calming technique that also helps to encourage more enjoyment and reduce the strain and stress within the body. So we'll inhale the belly up into the chest, long exhale out of the nose. Inhale into the belly, up into the chest, inhale, exhale, release, just feeling a letting go. Inhale belly, up into the chest, exhale. Continue with your own pattern of this two-part inhale. Inhale, up into the chest, exhale. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale. Do a few more. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale, release, release, let go. We'll do one more together. Stay really focused on the body breathing here. Inhale belly, inhale chest, exhale, release. Let the breath breathe itself. And notice if you can feel this expanded sense of tingling, vibrational aliveness. Maybe running through your arms or hands. We can feel it usually more easily in our extremities. Maybe you feel it in your legs, feet. This very simple type of breath rebalances, brings the nervous system, the heart, brain all in sync. And we can start to feel this expanded aliveness as a result. We'll use a breathing that's about a 5 count in and a 5 count out, and we're just going to use a circle of breath without any pauses at the top or the bottom of the breath. Just do this for just a minute or two. So we'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Find this pattern. Continue with it. Exhale. Inhale. Again, you may feel a tingling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In and out of the nose. Stay focused. If the thoughts come in, just let them drift by. Inhale. And stay really focused just on the breath and the sensations in the body. Exhale. We'll do a few more together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stay focused in the body, right here and right now. Exhale. At the bottom of this exhale, just release that technique. Start to explore the sensations of your body. Again, maybe you feel this expanded sense of sensation, this vibration, this sense of aliveness within. It's a very uplifted sensation. Just feeling it. We're getting underneath the thoughts into the body. Really feeling the sensations of the body. And what this allows us to do is to move deeper, even beyond the aches and pains that we can experience in the body, and really start to experience the full aliveness, which helps to soften the actual physical pain, reduce the physical pain of the aches and the pains when we're really paying more attention and focusing on this vibrational aliveness that's within us. It's naturally within us. It's a very energetic, magnetic kind of a quality, and it's a part of who we are, and yet sometimes it gets veiled by our focus on the discomfort. We could start to notice, perhaps for ourselves, what kinds of thoughts were there. Maybe they were frustration thoughts or needing something to be different kind of thoughts, judging thoughts, argumentative kinds of thoughts, and the patterns that we hold. Can we bring some care and kindness toward ourselves, toward the patterns that we're finding for ourselves? Bringing some kindness and understanding. To ourselves, no matter what we find in our thoughts. Just recognizing that these thought patterns are simply habits, and the thoughts are simply things that are energetic types of qualities, and we can let them go by. We don't need to hold on to them. You can just let them go. Just feel this bigger quality of enjoyment within this alive, calm, easy space of right here, right now. Is there something that feels truly enjoyable right here in this moment in your body? Maybe in the space that you're in. Maybe it's a noise you hear, a felt sense of the body. Maybe you feel some sunshine on you, or you hear the noise of a pet. Or maybe even just hearing your own breath in and out. Feeling the comfort and the ease and the aliveness of right now. Can we find something that truly is, we can appreciate and is enjoyable in this moment, happening in our life right now? There truly is something to appreciate and enjoy in every moment, within us, around us, no matter what else is happening. There is always one small thing we can find to enjoy and expand and magnify that. I thank you so much for your time and the gift of being together to practice, and I'm wishing you a wonderfully magnified sense of enjoyment today and every day.